Hey everybody, Sagittarius998, Adam here, and I'm going to record a bonus round of the World Cup of Geoguessr. And this will be the Poland seed between PubicEnemyNumber1 and Elchen, slash LetsMaybeLP92, who is running the tournament. The reason why I'm playing it is because it's a Poland seed. I'm going to do the other Poland seed as well, between Redok and Mavem, I believe. However, that one has not been played by both participants yet, so I will wait for the courtesy of Mavem once he plays, so that he can compare himself to Redok and not my score, which might be higher than what Redok achieved. But here, both players have played. Somewhere around 15,000, I believe, was the top score. I don't remember who achieved it, but I will see how I do on Poland. Should be better than that. There was a 3-minute timer, though. This is somewhere in eastern Poland. I don't know where, but sort of immediately. Graffiti is actually pretty helpful to look at in Poland if you know what you're looking for. But that isn't. This road is better, I think. This might be incorrect, but I'm going to go with it for now. This looks like a very rural area of probably eastern Poland, based on the landscape and the houses. Okay, we are on a major road. I don't know if this is a national or a yellow road, but it doesn't matter. Iława. I don't know where Iława is, to be honest. It's somewhere. I just know that. It's probably like somewhere around here. Is it up this way? There it is. There it is. Okay, so we're, yeah, that makes sense, the Mazur. So now, where did I came from here. I don't know what here is because it's not labeled, unfortunately. However, I should be able to find what I'm about to enter. It would also be great to know what I'm on in the first place, but I'll take anything. There we go. There's some signage. There's several different signs. That's one of them that could be helpful. It's Pavlovo is to the south. Okay, where's Pavlovo? Could be in various parts here, so I will look at this first. Gdańsk is in 260, Glinoyetsk is in 11. There's Gdańsk, of course. I don't know where Glinoyetsk is. Legitimately, I don't know where. I'd love to know what road I'm on. That's not really a helpful marker. You know, it's 11. Gdańsk 268. Well, Gdańsk, that does not help because it's so far away. I would think I'm on a national road, but maybe not. I mean, why is it so hard to find that town? Unless we're south significantly, which is possible. 7 seconds left, so I'm not going to find it, sadly. We're down here somewhere. I'm going north. Ooh, way down south. There's Glinoyetsk. Okay. So, Zevin is where we started, sort of. Galominek Nowy is the exact spot we started. Actually, lost pretty significantly, too. PubicEnemyNumber1 right there. Why was, I mean, I guess, yeah, that was just a red herring, the Iława thing. Would have been much better to simply look for Glinoyetsk. And yeah, that was not 200 and some kilometers. But okay, we can proceed on. I have no idea. This is very, very rural, once again. Southern, probably. But not guaranteed at all. But more likely to be in the south. Okay. Let's see. Okay, nothing so far. There was a sign over to the right, but I don't think I would have been able to go on that tiny dirt road. And I certainly would not have been able to read that sign from the road that we're on, so I think I was wise in ignoring it. This could be Eastern Poland again somewhere. There's similar landscapes to this in Hajnówka, among other places, but it's really something that you could find anywhere. That's Mati's. My grandfather has the same one. I mean, this is probably not my grandfather, but in fact, I can almost assure you it's not, but the plate is blurred out, so that does not help. Very common card to find in Poland. Certainly does not tell us anything about where we are. This one might be kind of tough. There's a sign right there. Leśnictwo something. Divan. Well, no idea. Divan means carpet. But so I don't. Maybe that is a town somewhere, but I certainly do not know where it is. I feel like I would know because it's kind of a funny name for a town. So it's probably just a forestry area. It might be even named after a person. I don't know exactly. I mean, there's barely any civilization here. I mean, there's people here picking mushrooms. That's basically the entirety of civilization that we see. This is going to be a landscape guess, which landscape guessing in Poland is tough because landscapes are very similar throughout the country. We saw this when I was participating in the unofficial 3 map of Poland, which is this exact same map. I mean, we've got 39 seconds. I don't think I'm finding anything, really, in this forest. I mean, we've got some joggers. At this point, there's probably somewhat, at least, I mean, there's other forestry areas. They can't even read. It starts with a T, which does not help. Yeah, 13 seconds left. We're like somewhere there, maybe. I mean, maybe we are up here. Should I go with it? Should I go with... Yes, going with it. Ooh, no, we're in the north. There's Divan. I mean, it was a town, but I went this way. Should have gone this way, which would have led to nothing. I mean, Bytów, there probably would have been a sign for Bytów, which I don't really know where it is, but at least I would have tried to find it, and it shows up at a big zoom level. So yeah, this is a hard seed, because I'm sitting at 1571 after 3 rounds, which is really bad. But maybe we can pull together. What is this? Okay. It's in Cyrillic. That's strange. Unless it just looks like Cyrillic, and for some reason I can't notice it. Dobry duży. Yeah, there's border stuff here. Is that Ukrainian? No. Well, maybe. Probably not, though. It's Belarusian, then. Okay. So, Belarusian. Looks like probably the other way would have brought us to the border, but that's not necessarily where we need to go. Lots of trucks. There's a separate lane for trucks just because they're parked and waiting to cross the border. I don't know what that guy's doing. Lots of trucks. So, yeah, we're entering Belarus, probably. Maybe Russia as well, as in Kaliningrad. The fact that we're going north-south makes that more likely. Let's see if there's Dobry duży anywhere. We have to be on a major road, of course. It's not there. It's not there. Not there either. That does not end. Or, well, it does end. It ends. It does not cross the border. We're not on the border with Lithuania, of course. Wodownicki. And it's not to be found. 3 minutes is a short time. This is a good sign. Terespol, okay. So we're approaching the 2, which is here. Well, okay. But yeah, there it is. Okay, so we're on here. That's a really long queue for the border. Well, except that's the inspection spot, so not as much of a queue. Still pretty long. I mean, the lane continues. We've got a thing we can exit onto. I don't really know where this could be. It's along here somewhere, I just don't know where. Let's see if we hit the border going north. Is this the inspection? I don't know. We're along here somewhere. Further up? No, we were right there. If only I'd put it on the road. And so both of the roads that you see from the start sticking out were not labeled on the map. Next round. Okay, middle of nowhere again. But at least there are those poles, which means we're on a yellow road. Possibly, well, this is probably not a national road. It doesn't really look like a national road. This looks like southeastern Poland. Lice. I don't know where that is. Could also be, I mean, usually there's a pretty heavy eastern bias in Poland in terms of locations. I don't really know why, but it's the case in regular GeoGuessr, and I feel like it's the case here as well. Feeds in. That's in the north. I don't really remember. Maybe it's here. I don't know. Let's continue. Worst case scenario, I will simply look for. There it is, 521. The 5s are not there. They're in this one, in Łódź. No, that's 703. 700s. 500s are here. Yes, in the Kuyavian area. 521, 524. This is probably more up. Why can I not find 544? Let's do that. Maybe the map will fix itself. That's 200. Yeah, because that comes out of the north. That's still 200. So 500s are more in here, actually. There's the 542, which is kind of like the 524, except the opposite of it. 521, 520, 522, 524 feeds in is right there. Yep, I don't know why I didn't see it before, but anyway, we're on the 521, approaching the 524. There's Lice. I started on a straightaway, close to a left-hand curve, is what I remember. Once it goes back to the start, hopefully, I mean, it is going back to the start, but yeah, that's our left-hand curve right there. I don't remember a parking lot, but perhaps there was a parking lot. That frame, there was one frame here that 16, no, well, whatever, we're close enough. Not sure why it's freezing all of a sudden, but yeah, good enough. Yeah, further this way. That was pretty obvious towards the end, but ran out of time to fix that. So I'm sitting at 11.5, which means that this round was tricky for the leader. Because I think he got 15,000, so that's a 4,500 guess. That's not exactly, we could very well lose here, which doesn't really matter, but it really should win. I should have also, I'll go back and look. Kackovo. Okay. Duckville. Essentially, if you were to translate that to English. 3 minutes is a short time. The funny thing is, I did much better in Senegal than I'm doing on this Poland seed. But the Senegal map doesn't have tiny roads like this. And, you know, I'm the one who created this map, of course, which is, you know, I'm complaining about it, but what does that say? Zninie? Yes, okay, so I will look for that. Once again, don't know exactly where it is. I think it's somewhere in the center. But I don't know exactly. I will just put down a random marker for now. Here we go. Bigger road. Yep, Kackovo is there. Let's follow the truck. Truck is no longer here, but we can still continue on this road. Biskupin, okay. Which is in here. Yep, there's Zin. There's Biskupin. I've been to Biskupin. There's Kackovo. There it is. Kackovo is right there. Janowiec Wielkopolski is probably right there. Yes. So we came out of this. Around this north road. Probably here. We take a curve. And then another curve. Which doesn't entirely fit. Oh yeah, Terekvita, so this, we're probably somewhere around there. I'm just going to make the guess. Yeah, good enough. The current leader did not find that location. Yeah, there we were. So, 16,536. I actually lost the PubicEnemyNumber1 because of round 2 and round 1. Because I beat him, I mean, yeah, round 4 as well, but not really. That's not the decider. The decider is really rounds 1 and round 2, which round 2 was pretty similar to round 5 for him, so that cancels out. Round 1 is the decider in reality. I guess fact is, too, I only lost by 1.2k thereabouts. Yeah, that was not a good guess, and neither was that. That should have been findable. And then LetsMaybeLP struggled with round 2 as well as with some other rounds. However, round 1 was the only person who did not find round 1, which is a little disappointing. I mean, it was not far from the road. Just probably there was a sign at some point that had the 7 on it, or, you know, points, various other possibilities. But anyway, that's what it is. And there's your bonus episode, bonus Poland. Pretty fun to play as always, even though this was a very tough seed. But yeah. And until next time, see you.